Gangster, gangster. Gangster, gangster.
Welcome back to another edition of the Adult Demographic, baby. The I.C.O, CJ, the felonious one, here to bring you the review of the under construction TNA Genesis pay-per-view. I don't really know what to think of this show. I kind of give it a thumbs in the middle. There was some good wrestling on this show, but the booking and the promos, not so much. I just really want to know your feedback on this show, because bottom line, they hit the reset button at the January 4th show, and now they hit the reset button again at the pay-per-views. There was 2 matches that we did not get as scheduled, and some different swerves here. We're just going to cover the show from the beginning to the end and run right through it and rifle through this bad boy. The fans started chanting right away, "We want 6 sides," because they took out the 6-sided ring. We now have the traditional 4-sided ring. Yes, Heavy Pennies. They took it out. It's now a 4-sided ring, and the entranceway is like the old WCW style. When they actually walk up into the ring, it's at the same level, which is pretty cool, actually. I'm going to put up a couple pictures up here so you know what I'm talking about.
They've been doing that in MMA as well.
Yeah, so now it's a traditional 4-sided ring, and they were chanting that loud. Now, also in the crowd, if you notice, if you watch the show, there was like the old fans versus the new fans. I guess Bubba's Army and Nick and Brooke Hogan were there, which is pretty hilarious. I don't know who drove Nick there, but anyways, Nick Hogan and Brooke were there. And it seems like the new fans were chanting, for the new guys that came into the company. And the old fans wanted the 6-sided ring and wanted to see their old established stars like Wherever Samoa Joe, for instance, on the show. Now, Hogan and Bischoff, they start off with a promo in the ring. They basically say the 6 sides is gone, there's no 8 sides. Hogan says it's a playpen. He straight up tells the fans, I'm not going to give you what you want. I'm going to give you the 4-sided ring because 6 sides has only gotten you so far. There's also new lighting and the entranceway, which I'm sure you'll like as well. New lighting, it's very high, very professional. And it was a decent promo, like I said, to start off the show. Now let's go to the first match of the night, which is Heavy Penny's favorite wrestler, the Amazing Red. That's right, the X Division title versus Brian Kendrick. That was the special, guy that was going to come in, one of the new acquisitions. This match went for 9 minutes. It was solid bell-to-bell action.
PWG.
It was. Brian Kendrick got some good pops. And the reason why I like this match is because Red actually kept the belt, which surprised me. I thought whoever Amazing Red was going to, wrestle in this match, he was going to job. But no, that was not the case. He hit a nice Red Star press out of nowhere to pick up the win. And let's see here. And no more Don West as well. Don West is now, he's gone. He's now working vendor booths at the house shows.
Bye, Don.
And
see you with Chris TNA hawking those cards.
And I thought Red almost gave himself a concussion. He did the somersault off the top rope onto the floor, and his head hit first into the guardrail. Man, that was a sick bump. The match seemed to be a little bit of a slower pace as well. Not like your typical fast X Division style match, which is kind of the theme for this show. A lot of the matches were a little slower, more toned down. Now we get to the band's promo backstage, and oh my god, this was a fucking train wreck. You mean to tell me that X-Pac or 6-Pac or whatever you want to call them and Hall are going to play rock, paper, scissors to figure out if they're going to wrestle with Kevin Nash later that night? Let me get this straight. It was supposed to be Scott Hall and Kevin Nash in the first place. Why was this not the case? I don't know. But the one good thing that I did like that Hogan said was that they're not under contract. So they have to still prove themselves. Which leads me to this question. If they have to prove themselves, why was Kevin Nash in this match in the first place? It should have been 6-Pac and Scott Hall fighting beer money, because then they could have earned their contracts. This promo was just a piece of frickin' shit. And speaking of a piece of shit, the second match of the night, Christopher Daniels. I'm sorry, he headlined the last 2 frickin' pay-per-views. Now he's working the second match of the night versus Sean Morley? And they gave this match 9 minutes? I can't believe this, but the chant of the night, Heavy Pennies, I swear. Washed up porn star. That was the chant of the night for Sean Morley. I think that was pretty cool. The fans just turned on him hardcore. And then Morley comes out, of course, doing his old stick. But Daniel's promo was effective. He basically said that this is wrestling, not sports entertainment, which is something that Hogan said earlier in the show. Again, this is sports entertainment. This is not sports entertainment. This is wrestling. It was a decent match, but the wrong guy went over. The money shot was horrible in the corner. He almost fell on his ass twice trying to hit the move in the corner. Poor Sean Morley. Let's go on to the third match of the night, which is the 2 out of the 3 falls knocked up title, which is Tara versus ODB. This match actually went 10 minutes. I'm sorry. Tara won both falls clean. ODB was checking her pulse throughout the whole match. I don't get this. Are they trying to book her as like some out-of-shape drunk broad that can't keep up with Tara? Can't go 2 out of 3 falls? Is that why she's checking her pulse the whole time? I didn't understand the philosophy in that at all. And she did a body scissors, like a rest move that took up 3 to 4 minutes of this 10-minute match. Bottom line, Tara won both falls clean. I'm glad she got the belt. She needs to have the belt and keep the momentum going for the knocked up division. Then we get backstage with Christy Hemme and the Pope interview. Pope, you're awesome. I love you. Keep those promos going. Fourth match of the night. This is the British Invasion. Yeah, you remember them? Versus Morgan and Hernandez. This match went for 8.5 minutes. Now, this match was okay. Nothing to really write home about. I mean, it was probably like a 4 on a 1 to 10 scale. It really was kind of a disappointment. In the end, though, Morgan hit the carbon footprint on Magnus, who didn't even make this look good at all. He was trying to pull back, and the camera angle was horrible. It just showed that the move just did not look good at all. Now, Morgan has a great feud with Kurt Angle, right? Hernandez, great tag team with LAX, and now they pair these two guys together. I don't know, are they trying to build these guys as the new Legion of Doom? I'm not exactly sure here, because they're both baby faces. But like I said, the match was just okay. And now we get Abyss, Lashley, Bischoff, and Hogan in Bischoff's office. And let me tell you, talk about another crappy frickin' promo. Oh my God. So let me get this straight. Abyss attacks Bobby Lashley for no reason at all, hits him with the monitor, and he's like taking a nap on the couch. Hogan wants Abyss to lose his hardcore gimmick and then wrestle this new acquisition that comes into the company, which is later Mr. Kennedy, Ken Anderson. Now, also let me get this straight. Mick Foley is Abyss's best friend, his protege basically. Hogan and Bischoff kick Foley out of the company, and now Abyss is pandering to him like a little bitch? I don't get this. This just made absolutely no sense. The booking with this promo sucked. But the 5th match of the night did not suck. This was the 2nd best match of the night. Desmond Wolfe versus the Pope. 13.5 minutes of solid action. Wow. Desmond Wolfe won. He deserved the win. Now this series is tied 1-1 apiece. Desmond Wolfe to me is now Rick Rude meets Billy Robinson. If you don't know who Billy Robinson is, he's an old English wrestler back in the 40s and 50s who actually trained MMA guys as well. And he's a great shoot wrestler, just like Desmond Wolfe. And he's coming out with the new Rick Rude gimmick, having a valet come out, has the new trunks, pulling off the robe, doing the whole gimmick. I like this Desmond Wolfe character. This is pretty cool where they're going with this. Now, Desmond was targeting Pope's knee throughout the whole match. Pope did a good job of selling the knee as well. He did get in plenty of offense. But Wolfe again won the match with the later clothesline 1, 2, 3. Again, great match. Definitely check this out again. I expect more from these guys as well.